The government says that goods destined for Uganda, Rwanda, the Democratic Republic of Congo and South Sudan will have to be transported by rail first from Mombasa to Naivasha. According to the Transport Cabinet Secretary James Macharia, the immediate reason for the move is to cut COVID-19 transmission by half amongst truckers. But sources tell Citizen TV that the main reason for the shift in strategy is to ease movement and enhance the competitiveness of the Northern Corridor. Enoch Sikolia reports.
We find Issa Makoha lining up his empty truck behind tens of others waiting to be cleared before picking his cargo, destined for DR Congo. He arrived at the Naivasha Inland Container Depot 2 days ago from Mombasa.
Mombasa nilikuwa naregesha container, nilikuwa natoka Congo. Safari zangu zote ni za Congo. Kati nikaregesha container, nikaambiwa nikatarajia muziko, nikaambiwa kwamba muziko wangu huko Mombasa, huko wapi? Huko hapa Naivasha.
The government has shifted the movement of cargo destined for neighboring countries like Uganda, South Sudan, DR Congo and Rwanda to the SGR from Mombasa port to Naivasha. It's from here that goods will be moved by road. The government says the original aim is to ease movement of goods and reduce road accidents. But as the country battles the COVID-19 pandemic, the Transport Ministry says the move will cut the transmission risk of the highly contagious virus among truck drivers and residents of towns between Mombasa and Nairobi.
And with that, you can say we have reduced the risk of transmission of COVID-19 by 50% on this corridor.
Transporters have warned that up to 1,500 trucks that transport cargo to Uganda and other landlocked countries on a daily basis will grind to a halt, rendering thousands jobless. They want the government to make optional the transfer of cargo from the port of Mombasa to Naivasha.
The future of cargo transportation or load transportation, it is not on trucks. It is about doing railways.
Uganda, Rwanda and South Sudan had raised their reservations on the level of preparedness at the Naivasha-based facility. First, the fear that the facility does not have a ready holding area for truckers and lack of proper linkage roads from the ICD to the existing infrastructure.
Even this road from here, which they call the pipeline road from here all the way to the B3, the road from Narok to Macharia, has been done.
The loading and offloading of cargo will be happening here, beginning today. Now, the government says this will reduce the spread of COVID-19 by truckers by 50%. But there is another problem.
Issa Makoha tells us that even though he has managed to truck his container out of the depot, the journey ahead is tough. He talks about two things: the traffic at Malaba border point caused by backlog and the alleged harassment of Kenyan truck drivers in Uganda.
Hakuna mahali popote unaposimama. Kwa sababu unaposimama raia wanatufukuza, wanatupiga mawe, wanatuita sisi ni corona ama sisi ni COVID-19. Ndio nashangaa sana, sisi ni COVID-19 na nimepimwa, nimethibitishwa kwamba sina huo ugonjwa.
CS Macharia says the government is engaging the Museveni administration on the subject. Concerning the backlog at Malaba, Macharia is blaming truck drivers who arrive at the border point without a COVID-19 certificate, only to block those with certificates as they seek to be tested.
The movement is on. It may be a bit slow. It will take us about a week to clear the entire backlog, but it's something which we have to do.
To address the backlog, truckers are now required to have a COVID-19 certificate before they are cleared to get their cargo at the Naivasha depot. Enoch Sikolia, Citizen TV in Naivasha.